Most of the people come to Zadar for a day trip, which you can easily see all of it in one day. The city port used to be closed by a chain from the so-called chain gate to the breakwater. All the fishing boats unloading. This is the northern city facade. The port side. Warm welcome to Travels with Sheila in Zadar, a UNESCO World Heritage Site for its ancient fortifications, and it is also the oldest continuously inhabited city in Croatia. It is stunning. We're just going to walk around here for a couple of days and eat. What else do we do? What else do Marie, Steve, and I do? Stunning, gorgeous, beautiful weather. Much better than walking around my little subdivision back home. I hope you're traveling too. Well, this place is primarily burgers. I do not want a burger. Lots of burgers and ribs. It's called Hedonist. I think that's St. Simeon's Church. I need an information office, but today is Sunday. The 3rd century Roman Forum is the largest one in Croatia. The Forum is believed to have been built between the 1st century BC and 3rd century AD, but very little remains apart from the paving stones and some walls. Some old tombs. This is all part of the Forum, something peculiar, something for everyone. Comedy tonight. And that is St Anastasias Cathedral. The Pillar of Shame. In the Middle Ages, the Pillar of Shame was a place of punishment, which is why it's called the Pillar of Shame. People were chained, mocked, humiliated, and even whipped. The punishments would last sometimes for hours, and the whole city was welcome to stop and watch the public spectacle. This is the Harbor Gate. Zadar has always been the target of invaders, the Roman, Byzantines, barbarian tribes, on and on. Church Our Lady of Health. And this is a city market, the food market. This place is supposed to have very good ice cream. The Cathedral of St Anastasia. Anastasia was an early Christian martyr, and Bishop Donatus brought her relics from Constantinople to Zadar in the early 9th century, and are stored in a marble sarcophagus. I think this is to get up into the tower. So many darn good restaurants. Oh, I like these. St Denatus Church from the 9th century. It's 20 kuna to go inside the Church of St Denatus. I didn't know you could go in. So you can go up one floor. It didn't look as high up as it really is. There are 6 of these huge, huge columns that hold it up. People's Square has been the center of public life in Zadar since its construction in the 16th century. The old city guardhouse, however, was built in the mid-1500s and has a large clock tower added in the 18th century. Inside is a small ethnographic museum. And across from the tower is the Renaissance City Loggia, built in 1565, and traditionally used as a place to make important public announcements and proclamations. The City Hall was built in the 1930s. And here we have the Eye. Great tourist information office with lots of literature, but they don't have a defined walking map since Zadar is so small. Another highly recommended restaurant, Petbora. Their little olive trees are just getting ready to make little olive flowers. So much glare, I don't know if you can see the foundations underneath the glass. It was the 16th century when the Venetians helped the city withstand Turkish sieges by building the large drinking water cistern with 5 ornamental wellheads. When the threat ended, a park was built on top of the nearby bastion. The pentagonal tower on 5 Wells Square was built by the Venetians to strengthen the city against Turkish attacks. It gets its name from the nearby residence of the Venetian city captain. The gate has a relief of the emblem of Venice, the Lion of St. Mark's, a memorial to sailors, and a commemorative plaque paying tribute to Pope Alexander III's visit to Zadar. The equestrian relief depicts St. Chrysogonus, the city's patron saint. He's in the keystone above the grand archway. There was a moat filled with water that surrounded the entire fortification system, and a wooden drawbridge allowed access into the city. This is Fossa and the eastern city walls. And this restaurant right here is supposed to be a highly rated Michelin restaurant. They have degustation menus and a la carte. Steve and I took a walk to the Kolovar beach area right outside of Zadar. All the little islands offshore. There are ferries that go back and forth, but there honestly was nothing that interesting. Most of the people who visit the coast like to stay in a hotel right here on the rocky beaches so they can suntan their bodies to a deep, frizzy, crinkled shade. There are a few places open along the way. I like this little place. Listen to this one. Star Wars. Elvis has left the room.